Diane DeWald with CreativeCatCrafts.com. Welcome back to the channel, and we're going to be utilizing a stamp set that I don't think I've ever used before, and yes, I have those. I'm sure you have those in your stash as well. But this jet setter has been around a while. In fact, it might not even be available any longer. I'll have to check the website. But my husband loves airplanes. It's what he does for a living. And I needed to make a birthday card. I also love this watercolor patterned paper from scrapbook.com. And this is the sky. If I can't recreate very closely this watercolor through a smooshing technique using the Strathmore Bristol smooth surface, not the vellum, but the smooth, we're going to go ahead and use the scrapbook because I really like it. And I did a bunch of, as you can see, my hands are very inky today. And for some reason, I cannot get the Gina K Blue Sky ink to smoosh. So I came up with Distress ink. This is the Salty Ocean. This is the closest. And I need another microfiber towel because I'll show you the one I've been playing with. It is so brilliantly blue, which is why my fingers are all inky. So let's go ahead and get this panel smooshed so it has a chance to dry. And I do have another panel if it does not dry, but I'm gonna just load this up with a ton of water. And all I'm doing is I'm just gonna drag this around, moosh it, and this is how my fingers get all inky. Just like that. I'm trying not to get lines, but that's looks like how it's gonna be. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull all of that up because I just don't have another panel here close. Get some excess off. And voila, that is super pretty. I'm gonna dry it and we're gonna do it again because my practice panel, I think, has a lot more variation to it. And I want to get a little more variation on this. So let me, trying to hang my heat gun. Now we're not going to do as much water this time around. Let's see what we get. And I just stuck my whole hand in. Okay, I'm hoping I don't have any on my shirt, but it is what it is. And I'm just going to pull some of that excess. Oh, I like that one much better. Okay, let me dry. I'm going to pause you then after I dry this. And actually, why don't I pause you now so I can get this super dry. I'm going to go really try to wash my hands. So look at this panel. Isn't this just gorgeous? I absolutely think this is stunning. I'm going to put a block on that just to see if I can flatten it out a little bit. And I'm going to tuck it up there. And if not, we'll use this one. So let's get, I've already got the dies I want right here. And let's go ahead and cut some of these little guys out. I'm cutting this out of Neenah Classic Crest Solar White. I'm not as organized as I should be today. We're going to do one of the airplanes, this banner, and a couple clouds. Okay. And I think the clouds, I'm not going to do anything with. There's cloud stamps, but I'm just going to leave them as fluffy clouds. Just because. I'm just going to do that. So let's cut a few more. And yes, this is a old Stampin' Up! plate. I'm using them all up. Nope, I'm not going to use that. So let me cut a few more clouds. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but we're just gonna have them because, you know, what the heck. Okay, here's my extra clouds. Let's do, no, I can always cut more should I need them. And trying to figure out how these all go back on here. They fit when I took it out of the sleeve. Okay, let me grab my Misty. I'll be right back. Okay, here's my Misty, and I need just a scrap piece of cardstock because we're going to do the airplane and this banner. Okay, let me grab my black ink. I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black today, just because it's kind of handy. And let's make sure it's the right airplane. Yep, this little guy right here. Although I probably should have had him going the other way. Oh well. Too bad. That's the one I cut. I don't think it matters really. And this is going to be two-fold. Here's my little trick. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you've seen me do this. Get those scissors out of the way. Whatever low tack tape you like to use, I like to use the scrapbook.com Minty tape. And I put it on, I turned that negative die cut out. I turned it over. So that's the front side. And I'm going to do the same thing with the aircraft. I like to do this because it holds in the die cuts. And I fold that over so when you're pulling a die cut out, it doesn't rip that minty tape or low tack tape through and keeps it secure. And I really don't care how good of impression that is. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good impression. And I did the, oh, I just cut out the wrong guy. Ah, that's the wrong one. Hang on. That is the wrong one. Or is it? Yes, it is the wrong one. Hang on. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the right. Oh my goodness. I'm having a moment. So I'm just going to take some of my low tack painter's tape and just secure this. Yep. Make sure that that's where it needs to be. Perfect. Okay. Now we can get these little guys inked up. They're in there secure. I know this is going to take a couple of impressions. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull these out. And then clean these off. Let me grab the whoops, put that back. I'm trying to put that away. The happy birthday. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the too much. This is what I'm doing now is I'm curving this happy birthday to try to go within the banner. Too much. This takes a minute. Let me see if that works. I think that H is in the wrong spot, so let me see if I can. Oh, I think that works. Oh, look at that. That works. Okay, I'm just going to place this one back in. And let's ink this up. Hold that for a second. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. And you know what? It's upside down. I have to redo the airplane. So let me pause you. I'm going to go redo that airplane and I will be right back. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I did the airplane for it to tow, that happy birthday is upside down. So I went ahead and grabbed the rest of my cardstock scrap and redid this. Not quite centered because I'm in a hurry because I made a mistake. But, you know, we all make mistakes when crafting, and it's all about being flexible and nimble on your toes, as I like to say. So this literally is all the elements I need. So let me pull this little guy out of here, and one last thing we're going to need to do is cut our panels. And I am using Master Layouts 1, the two large rectangles. And if you don't have the Master Layouts 1, those are the dimensions. And I'm going to leave those up there because somewhere I have a panel. I have two panels. 3 panels. I have my 65 pound pop tone, and that's from, this is black licorice, and 80 pound Neenah Classic Crest Solar White. Just need to figure out which one's which. I'm going to cut 2 of the larger rectangles and 1 of the smaller, and then our inked panel that we did, I'm going to cut 1 of those from the smaller rectangle. So let me cut all of those and I will be right back. And before we put this card together, I grabbed my Ohuhu markers, and these are the new colors. I'll have the old related colors down below. So when I picked up my latest Ohuhu markers, this is the light gray. But when I picked up the latest, they were the new color. I forget when Ohuhu released the new colors. They make way more sense. I just don't remember when, and I'm not doing any kind of shading. I'm just coloring this aircraft. The aircraft body is the cool gray, so the CG02, and the propeller and the wheels are CG18. And I'm going to grab one more. So this is BV32. I'm going to color in the windows. Just because they need to have glass. So there you go. And I'm going to leave those aside so I remember to write those down. And I've cut everything, and I am using, I think, a blue sky. I think that works. What do you think? I think that works. So let me grab my scoreboard. This is the Gina K Design scoreboard. This is from Stampin' Up. I broke my Stampin' Up. Don't ask me how I did it. But I broke that scoreboard. But I absolutely love the scoring tool. And that just did not do a very good job. I must not have had that over in the corner, so we're going to try to fix this. There, that's much better. That was user error on the scoreboard. Okay, let's get these panels all glued together. I'm not going to put the inside in yet because I want to do something fun with it. Because I'm getting this video recorded. By the time you see this, he will have celebrated his birthday. And that's purposeful. I didn't want to release this because he sees my YouTube video in his YouTube feed, and I don't want him to see this card ahead of time. I think that works. I think that works. This panel wants to curl on me, so before oops, that's not quite straight. Come on. There you go. Whew. There. This is a Stampin' Up block. It is larger than an A2 card, which I absolutely love. So what was I going to do? The inside. So hang on. I need my Misty again. What did I do with it? There it is. I'm going to grab one more thing. So I grabbed Cheers to Another Year. And this is that airplane. Wrong one again. no, that was the right one. Oh, there. That's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna do this one in black. We're just building a scene here, kind of. Let me grab some soft stone. Where's my soft stone? Come on. There we are. Perfect. And then I'm going to put this right across there. And my black ink. There. Oh, that's fun. That's super fun. Okay. One last thing. And we can put it together. I'm going to go ahead and let's get this aircraft colored real quick. I knew there was a reason I set these aside. Oops. The brush nib. It just makes this faster. And again, I'll have the Ohuhu old numbers down below if I can find them. And if I can't find them, I know that Ohuhu has something on their website to help you convert. It just helps to know that I'm using the new numbers. There. Okay, now we can put this together completely. So thanks for joining me today in making this airplane related card for my husband. I had a Honey Bee Aviator background stamp and oh, I'm an idiot. I'll be right back. So I was a goober. I normally make portrait and I made a horizontal this time. So we get to do this again. Since this has got a black panel behind it, it's perfectly fine. Get the little propellers and the wheel and the struts. And let's get this little guy all, oops, wrong end. I'm in a hurry because I've got an appointment at 1 o'clock and it is 11:45 and I have not yet taken a shower today. Thanks for joining me today and watching me color this plane twice. I should have colored it. I forgot I didn't color it. And I want to get it colored just in case if something happens before I put it on the card. Because you know, stuff happens. Okay. As I was saying, when I realized I made the wrong orientation on that panel for the inside. Thank you for joining me and coming along on this journey. And this is the plane. So I'm going to get some clouds down. Put one there, and I'm going to pop one of these up. I think this is, yep, that's small enough. Put a little guy right there. Then we'll put one of these here. And then we'll pop this one up. And then this, we are definitely going to pop this up. Same with the airplane. I will have everything listed below. And if I miss anything, just leave a comment. There. Isn't that not fun? Super, super fun. Oh, I should have moved that cloud over. Oh well. I think he's gonna absolutely love it. Again, thank you for joining me. While you're looking down below, if you would hit the like button, that helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And then also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, if you would hit that subscribe button and then the notification bell so that the next time I upload a video, you get notified. And until next time, happy stamping.